by General Manager of Football Andrew Mackie after the trade period has now wrapped. Mac, Asava Radaglia heads to Port Adelaide in exchange for picks 25, 76 and 94. Talk us through the deal and how it all played out.
Yeah, obviously we tried to maximise the deal going into the trade period. Probably after the request for Sav came, had to look at our options, and ultimately we, as we spoke about, wanted to do the best deal for the footy club, and that's what we thought we could do with those picks. 25 is something that we really value leading into the draft period going forward. It's right now, as it stands, our second pick. Obviously disappointed to lose him, but from this situation we're looking forward about what it can be going forward, and really excited about the next sort of 5 weeks leading into the draft, and our recruiters doing the work around what that player might be.
And you did flag before the period started that it would be a bit different for us. Can you talk us through your thoughts on how the whole period played out from your perspective?
Yeah, well, realistically, with the draft picks that we did have, at our disposal from last year's trade period, it meant that we probably were going to be less active. We're aware of the things we were trying to do last year as an investment into our future, with the players involved, and including getting into the draft early. We currently have a really pointy end pick where we're excited about that one. But it does mean that your hands are tied to a certain degree around what your trade ability is. So we had some different options that we did look at. Clearly open to anything. It's positioned us really well going forward into the future, and allows us, once again, we're pointy end of the draft, increase our draft hand, and as I said, position ourselves in the next 12 months to be really active in this space.
And you did mention we now shift our focus to the national draft on November 20, and we head in with picks 8, 25, 76, 87 and 94. Is there anything in particular that we'll be targeting with our selections?
Oh, that'll become clearer as the next few weeks unfold with the guys that do a power of work. So we'll be clear on that. We're open to lots of options around our pick, as we've stated over the last couple of weeks, and there's plenty of interest in that. So that'll all take shape in the next little bit as the information becomes clearer to us.
And you mentioned we are open for offers for our pick 8, with the ability to still trade picks in the lead up and live on the night. Is that still a relatively live option? Yeah,
it's a definite option. We've seen had some really positive conversations with other clubs. Just something we haven't been willing to do in this trade period. But from here, we'll look at all those options, continue the conversations that are still going, and we'll work out the best thing for us.
And during the trade period, we were able to officially announce 1-year contracts for Tom Hawkins, Gary Rowan, Reece Stanley and Zach Tui. How important will they be to our group in 2024, not just on the field, but also their leadership?
Yeah, clearly with those guys, you're getting both. The on-field production's still at a really high standard. Clearly, we'd love to get full availability off, not our whole list, including some of those guys that, Reece unfortunately had some injuries last year, and that's the opportunity for us as a whole group moving into 2024. But as you said, touching on, we've got a large chunk of younger guys coming through, and it's invaluable to have players like those 4 around the club to guide the next wave. But also, we're really aware of what they can do for us in 2024, and we're excited about what that can be.
And we had some movement in our coaching department in recent weeks with familiar faces at Geelong, Stephen King and James Riley joining Chris Scott's coaching team. How excited are you to welcome them back to the club?
Oh, it's just great to have them. I think 2 quality people, quality coaches about what they actually do, both on match day but throughout the week, culturally, just a great fit. It's a great thing for our club. This is a whole of footy department thing that we need to do. There's players involved, there's staff, there's coaches. So we're really looking forward to getting everyone together again, and coming off a really fresh, a lengthened break, first time in a while. It's a great chance for everyone to refresh and regroup, and the players are really excited about going forward into 2024.